This is a part of the chapter on the chemistry of newer materials. There is a portion which says conducting polymers, a qualitative treatment of doping. Now, before we go to the part of qualitative treatment of doping, we will have a review of what is a Lewis acid and what is a Lewis base. A Lewis acid is an electron deficient species. That means it does not have enough electrons and they accept electrons from a donor. Some examples that we are going to use here are ferric chloride or iodine vapor or iodine in carbon tetrachloride. They remove an electron from the polymer and therefore the reaction is called an oxidation. A positive charge is created in the molecule, the polymer. What is a Lewis base? Lewis base is an electron-rich species, and the example we are going to see here is sodium naphthalide. A negative charge is developed in the polymer molecule, and the reduction happens for the polymer. Now we'll come to the topic doped conducting polymers, a qualitative treatment. So there are two types of doping that we can see. One is called the p-doping with a Lewis acid. The second one is an n-doping with the Lewis base. So what is the p-doping? The polymer reacts with the Lewis acid to form a p-doped polymer and an oxidative coupling happens. The polymers which have conjugation in the backbone, alternate single and double bonds, when treated with electron deficient species, a Lewis acid, at that point there takes place an oxidation and a positive charge is created in the molecule. The removal of one electron from the pi backbone of the conjugated polymer will form a radical cation because an electron is removed. And this radical cation is called a polaron, which on losing another electron will form a bipolaron because it has lost two electrons. The delocalization of positive charges causes the electrical conduction. So we see here the polyacetylene reacting with iodine to form a charged positive charge on the molecule, and because of this positive charge, the delocalization of the charge, it causes electrical conduction. That is called as p-doping. Now we come to n-doping. When a Lewis base, which is an electron-rich species, is treated with a polymer which is having again a conjugation, due to the reduction of the polymer, a negative charge is formed. Actually, by the addition of one electron, polaron, and by the addition of a second electron, a bipolaron will be formed. In bipolaron, due to the delocalization of the charge, conduction takes place. So the polymer reacts with the Lewis base to form the n-doped reductive coupling happens. The reaction is a polyacetylene reacting with sodium naphthalide, which is a Lewis base, to form an n-doped polyacetylene. So this is an account of doping in conducting polymers. It also shows to some extent how the conduction takes place in conducting polymers.